Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to class 36. We have now started chapter 14. Open up to page 82. الدرس الرابع عشر. الدرس الرابع عشر. The 14th lesson. All right. It says Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. كيف حالك يا عمي؟ أنا بخير والحمد لله. كيف حالكم؟ من أنتم؟ نحن أبناء الدكتور موسى. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا. أبوكم صديقي. أين عمكم الشيخ عيسى؟ هو مريض. هو الآن في المستشفى. شفاه الله. نعم. من هذه الطفلة التي معكم؟ هي أختنا. ما اسمها؟ اسمها ليلى. أين بيتكم الجديد؟ بيتنا الجديد قريب من المطار. أأنتم في المدرسة الثانوية؟ لا، نحن بالجامعة. أنا في كلية الهندسة، ومحمود في كلية الطب، وإبراهيم في كلية الشريعة، ويوسف في كلية التجارة. من ذلك الفتى الذي في سيارتكم؟ هو زميلي. من أين هو؟ هو من إنكلترا. ما اسمه؟ اسمه ويليام. مسلم هو. That's a real word. Let me just finish. مسلم هو. لا، هو نصراني. أبوه أستاذي. اسمه الدكتور إدواردو. إدوارد. يهديهم الله إلى الإسلام. أذهبتم إلى المستشفى لزيارة عمكم اليوم؟ نعم، ذهبنا. All right. How many of you understood? 67%. You guys understood some of the words there? Yeah. Okay, well, some of them are a bit new, so it's nothing to feel bad about. All right? Let's start from the third line. كيف حالك يا عمي? Right? كيف? What's the usage of كيف? How? Right? So, for example, you don't have to just say كيف حالك when you want to use the word how. You can use كيف for anything. If you want to say, how did he go? كيف, right? ذهب. How did he go? To where? Maybe to the masjid. كيف ذهب إلى المسجد. Right? How did he go to the masjid? So كيف is used to say how. All right. What they combined with حالك is حال. Oh, this pen is dying, and we have a bunch of them, but they are inside the office. Do you know where they are, Muallim? If they're not inside the desk, then open up the safe. I think there was a bunch in there. I think that's where we put them. Okay, so حال. Let me redo that. All right. Now, حال is used to usually mean like side. Not side as in your side. That's jembun. Jenbun, right? But hal is like, how are things on your side? Right? And it also refers to status as well. Condition. So hal, it can mean status, condition, or like check that side. You know, like if I say you check that side. ذهب إلى ذلك الحال. He went to that side. All right? So it has multiple meanings. It could be side, condition, status. So now they said كيف حال, and they added it to ka, right? We said ka, when it is added to a word, it's used to mean what? You. Means you. So we're a little bit ahead, which is good. We can get through this chapter a little bit faster. Ka is what is added for anta. You cannot say Halu anta. You follow me? You can't say halu anta to say your condition or your status, right? To say how are you, you can't say halu anta, but you can take this kaf and you can place it on top of that or connect it. Halu ka. So here's hal. And what did you notice? Normally it's halun, right? When it becomes luka, this is mudaf and this is mudafun ilayh. But you've told us, wait a minute. Mudafun ilayh has to end with a kasra. Why can't we end this with a kasra? What's the problem if we do that? It's female. So that is why these are mabni. They're mabni. They can't change because if they did change, they'll change the meaning. So they have to stay like that. But we will still say this is majroor, but it's mabni, so it will not show. Make sense? Haluki. Haluka. Right? Any questions to how we add things like that? Like that's pretty straightforward about you take a noun and then to say your, attach it to that noun, you just make it like this. All right? Like if I said baytun and I want to say Nadim, I want to say your house. How do I say that? You found them? Are these different ones? Did you find that one where there was many?
Yes.
Okay, one last thing. Toss this. Thank you. Okay, so what did you say? Baytuka. All right, Muallim, what you just missed, I'll go over it briefly, is how we add your plus an item or a noun. So what is the meaning of hal? Just me and you. What does halun mean? It means condition, status, side even, right? And I want to say, how is your status? I add this kaf to halun, and that's used for anta. I cannot say halun anta to say your side or your condition. I have to say haluka. That's how you add them. All right? Let's see if there's a big difference in color. Oh boy, there's a big difference. I can't even write with this one. It's too slick. Okay, so there's a little bit of darkness here. All right. Line number 4. He said, Ana bi khayrin. We added harf jar to khayr. You guys know what khayr means? Khayr means good. Yeah? Yeah, khayr means good. Ana bi khayrin walhamdulillah. Means I am well, right? And we needed the ba to be able to attach me and good together, or me and well. All right? And it literally means I am in khayr, I am in good, but that's not how we say it in English, right? We just say I am well. All right? Or I'm good. Make sense? In Arabic, you have to have that ba. Ana bi khayr. How about if he is good? What would you say? I got you guys. All I changed was ana. So khayr is going to stay the same. Right? I don't say khayruhu. All I have to do is, the first time I said what? Ana. Ana bi khayrin. Man, this black is serious. Right? Ana. And I said, how do you say he is good? We don't change anything here. We change this one. Yeah, you say huwa. Bi khayrin still, yeah.
Sheikh, why is it just retained?
No, but is it definite?
Oh,
It's not definite.
okay.
If you said al khayr,
Okay.
you got it?
Yeah.
All right.
What if you say ana fi khayrin? Does that make sense?
Yeah, same thing.
Fi khayrin?
Yeah, it still means I'm in good,
Okay.
or I'm in good. But what's commonly used is bi khayr. Because when you said ana bi khayr, you're talking about yourself. I am well, right? If you say ana fi khair, it means like the things around me are all good. Like, so it's a slight variation. You know what I mean? So if you say I myself I'm well, that's bi khair. Ana fi khair, like I'm in the middle of all this good. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. And if you ask somebody, they're not going to make any distinction. It's all the same. All right. Walhamdulillah. And that's a common etiquette of Islam. You say alhamdulillah whether you're in good or you're not good. You say praise. Alhamdu, the praise. Lillah is for Allah. Okay. Kaifa halukum. Oh, this is new. It's not ka anymore. There's a kum. Yeah. What is the dhamir munfasil for kum? Like over here, the dhamir munfasil for what was it? For anta. I'm sorry, the dhamir munfasil for ka was anta. So it's antum. Right? For the kaf, the dhamir munfasil was anta.
Kum is plural.
Kum is plural, and that's for antum. All right? So you wouldn't say halu antum, you said halu kum. All right, we don't need to write that. Man antum, who are you? Have you ever heard anyone say like that? Can you imagine? It's normal in Arabic. Yeah. It's not offensive. In English, it would be, offensive if you said to someone, who are you? I don't know why, but it is. But in Arabic, if you're saying, in Arabic, it's not that bad. If you say, manant, masmuka, what's your name?
Saying, yeah, Ammi, and then the Ammi says, who are you?
Okay, who's talking? So Hamidun is talking. So they asked him how, he said, how is your uncle? Or he said, kaifa haluka ya ammi, right? And then Hamid answers, ana bi khair walhamdulillah. How are you all doing? And then he's talking to a group of these youngsters that are there. He says, who are you? One of them says, ahaduhum. Do you see where it says ahaduhum? Where the speaker is?
Yeah.
So ahad is what?
One of them.
And hum is?
All of them.
Them. So ahaduhum, one of them. You guys got that? Where the name is, who's talking? All right. نحن أبناء الدكتور موسى. We are the sons of Dr. Musa.
So nahnu is we are.
Nahnu is we. All right. And then we got a word that needs a little bit of description. This is a phrase that is said this way. Right? Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban. We got to take it. We have to write this down. Yeah. All of them have fathatain.
It's a new thing, huh?
It's just the way because it's a special phrase. All right? What is the meaning of this word?
Welcome.
Hold on. Ahlun. This word. This word is ahlun. It's just it's mansub. It ends with fathatain, but it's still ahlun. What's ahl?
People like your people.
It means family. Ahl is family. Ahlul Bayt. The family of the house. Of who? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ahlun means family. So what they're saying over here is ahlan. This is letting you know that there's some previous words that are not mentioned that are implied, which means your stay, when somebody comes over to you, you say ahlan. It's basically saying your arrival to me is like your family. That's what this phrase is meaning when they put all that out, because imagine having to say all of that. Your arrival here is like your family to us. So they cut all that out and they put this tanween there to let us know that's simply what is the meaning of this when you say ahlan. Like welcome, you're like family. You got that?
So ahlun doesn't mean.
Ahlun on its own.
It doesn't mean people.
It does, but you have to attribute it next to something, right? Like if you say ahlul, you know, ahlul sunnah, people of the sunnah.
كيف أحلن كيف أخلق how's your family
But what are you going to put? You need the kaf.
كيف أخلق
Arabi. You're an Arab now. That's right. You said it right. Why is that funny?
I'm going to use it now. How's your family?
Yeah, كيف أهلك. That's right. And if you say his family, it's easy. Simple now, right? You're getting it. All right, sahlan. What do we think we're going to write here? Sahlun. What's sahl? Easy. All right? Don't mind the gigantic scene. But sahl means easy. What's the opposite of sahl?
Hard. That's a good
You gotta say it in Arabic.
No, مجتهد, not مجتهد.
Don't tell us.
طويل, no.
Let's guess some letters. Huh? I'll give you guys one letter. Sad. It starts with a
That's a
sad.
hard one. So, Ghain.
Huh?
Ghain next.
Ghain?
Ain.
Ain? Ain goes in the middle.
Sabah.
No.
He knows it all, folks. Sa'bun. Sa'bun. That's very good. Sahlun sa'bun. So, your stay, right? Your arrival is like you arriving like family. Your stay, is it sa'bun or sahlun? It's easy. Don't worry about it. Don't think you're burdening me. It's easy. Sahlun. That's what it means by sahlan. Right? Yes. This one is simply you're welcome. This is marhaban is, you know, you are welcome here. That's what marhaban means. Yeah. Yeah. So now you know this, you know, ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban. It actually means something. It's not just loose. How do you say hello? Oh, ahlan. No, it's not. What's hello mean anyways? It may have a meaning wherever it's, what is it, from Germany or something? It's from Germany, huh? So it might have some meaning, but right now, this is what all of this means. You know, your arrival to us is like family. Your stay with us is easy, and you are welcome here. Okay?
When I told to somebody, he said they don't use this anymore.
They're dumb. Not the person. I'm saying the people, why wouldn't they use that? It's a nice
You all
thing.
still use it?
Yeah. If the people lose something that, you know, has a good meaning like this, why would they lose that? They don't want people to feel comfortable. They don't want people to feel like, oh, don't worry, it's not a burden. Don't worry, you're welcome. What does he say they use instead?
I don't know, he was like, look, what are you talking about? And then I said, ahlan wa sahlan.
Because it actually meant something. Maybe they, you know, changed it.
In Saudi, they say it very short. They just say ahlan. Ahlan.
Cultural too.
Uh,
Like,
Yeah.
They make it long.
They extend it. They do that. I mean, that's just, you know, ahla wa sahla. They do say that in Yemen also. They say ahla wa sahla. And they don't even, you know, they don't end it with this, with the tanween, and it's correct. You know, if you just leave it like without this, but since you're connecting it with wa, ahlan wa sahla, that's how you would say it if you stopped here. Yeah? So it just depends on if you stop on the alif or not.
So is that said like when you meet somebody anywhere or just when they come to you? Like is it used?
No, it's like basically their arrival, that's what you say to them when they arrive. Like they're coming to your house.
Okay.
Yeah, or they're coming to your store. Not, I'm coming to see you and I tell you, ahlan wa sahlan. Yeah. Because you came to them.
Don't worry, I'm gonna ease.
Yeah, the way, I mean, sometimes they use it, but it's technically not correct because you're telling them his coming is like family and your stay is easy for me and you are welcome to be here. But a lot of people, they say, ahlan.
Are you sure?
Yeah. But here's the thing. If you were to just see somebody and you say ahlan, like as you met, right? It could have different interpretations to mean like, you know, meeting you is like meeting family. Does that make sense? But typically, it's for the one arriving that says, I'm sorry, the person who's receiving the, the person coming, that's typically who says ahlan wa sahlan. So I suppose if somebody was to say, can I say it meeting someone else, to say to him ahlan, like, me meeting you is like family, I suppose they can wiggle their way out of it and it would be okay. But mostly it's for, inviting someone over to your place.
Sheikh, is there a reason that it's all fatha there?
Yeah, it's to let you know that there's some previous words here that make this mansub, but they are implied and they're not actually said. But that's why they're all like that. They come in that mansub form. Because these are all describing statuses. And whenever you describe a status, there's a thing, not really a status, but specifying what is unknown. They call it tamyiz, and that's what's happening. And any tamyiz is mansub. But you're talking about book 2 stuff, so we're leaving it out. Yeah, relax. Irtah. Which number? Abukum, right. Abukum sadiqi aina ammukum al-Shaykh Isa. Your dad is what?
Friend.
My friend. Your dad's my friend. Aina ammukum al-Shaykh Isa. Where's your uncle, the Shaykh Isa? Huwa maridun, huwa al-ana fil mustashfa.
Sick and in the hospital.
Yes.
Now
In the hospital.
Yes. He is now in the hospital. All right, now we have this new thing here.
Cure him. Allah give him a cure.
Same thing?
Okay, what's going on in the 2 sentences? In the 2 words? What's the top one?
Shafa.
Shafa. What's the bottom one?
Shafa.
Shafahu.
For him.
That's right. Shafa means he cured.
Are he cured?
Yes. Past. This is madi. Right? Shafahu means he cured him. Past tense. Why do the Arab say, may Allah cure you, but they use the past tense to say, Allah cured you? Does that make sense? This is past tense. This is already cured. Shafa is cured. It's dhahaba, yeah. Let's think about that. You guys understand what I'm asking?
Yeah.
All right. Is my head out of the camera? Because I got a different...
No, you're still there.
Okay.
Because everything's all said and done with Allah.
Because this is to show that they are hopeful. They are so hopeful that Allah will cure you that they are already making a statement that Allah has cured you. Make sense? They're hopeful that Allah will cure him, right? They have a strong, Dhann billah, like a strong assumption in Allah. And they are hopeful that He will cure this person, for example, that they are saying it in the past tense in hopes that it will come to pass. And that works for everything. Jazakallahu khair. That's past tense. It literally means Allah gave you khair, reward, or good. But you're asking it. You're not making a statement to say it's already happened. You're asking, right? So that is the reasoning or the meaning behind why they do that. So all the time you're going to make dua, usually it's in the past tense. Who knows of another dua that's past tense that we say? Barakallahu feek. That's past tense. Right? Baraka. That kaf is not for anta. That kaf is part of the word. Right? So baraka is a past tense word that you're literally saying He blessed. It's already, He blessed, or I'm sorry, let's see, what do we say? Barakallahu. Allah blessed you. So you're saying past tense. But it is used to mean in the future. May Allah give that to you. May Allah bless you. All right?
So shafahu is used for a third person. Right?
Yeah, this is what's making it third person. If I wanted to say, may Allah cure you, what do I put here instead?
Shafaka.
Yeah, shafaka. If you're talking to one person, if you're talking to a group of people, shafakum. If you're talking about a group of people, shafahum. Where'd you get huma? We never even took muthanna. We never took dual. All right. If you're talking to a girl, ki. Shafakilla. With a kasra, right? Yeah, shafakillah. What if we were talking about her? What's instead of hiya? No, when do we ever do that? What do we use instead of hiya when we say her book? No, we have kitabu. Somebody said it. Ha, we use ha. You use this word. All you have to do, shafaha. Right? You're just gonna add this thing like that. That's what that is. I thought I can salvage the hat. This one? One five. For nahnu, shafa na.
You like continue? You feel like shafa'ana Allah.
Shafa'ana Allah.
What does that mean?
May Allah cure us. Shafa'ani. The noon had to come in to help the ya, otherwise it would have been too hard. That's why the noon came in. This noon is just there as a helper. But guys.
2 or 3, right?
No, I mean, yeah.
When I've heard it, I thought I was hearing shifat. That's incorrect.
Shifa'un on its own is not the verb, it's the noun version of it. Shifa'un. Shifa'un means cure in general. It doesn't mean he cured, it's not the verb form. But it is correct, shifa'un. All right, you guys understand that now? Shafahullah. من هذه الطفلة التي معكم? Who is this? طفل. What's طفل? Yeah, baby, infant. You know, طفل is usually like, infant, toddler.
Right,
what is that?
that was you right now?
That's with you right now. التي. Why'd they say التي?
Because it's one.
Because it's طفلة and not طفل. طفلة is toddler, right? Or infant. But it's feminine. طفلة. Very good. أحدهم هي أختنا. What did they add to say our sister? Na. They said أختم plus na. Very good. ما اسمها. What is her name? اسمها ليلى. Right? All simple stuff here. I'm not going to explain every part. أين بيتكم الجديد? Where is your new house? Right? بيتنا الجديد قريب من المطار. Opposite. Our house, right? Our new house is near the airport. أأنتم في المدرسة الثانوية? Are you in secondary school? لا نحن بالجامعة. We're in the university. أنا في كلية الهندسة. This word كلية is a new word. It means faculty. All right? Or college. It means faculty or college.
And it is right, kulliyatun.
في كلية الهندسة. It's affected by the fi. That's why it's كليتي.
But originally it's kulliyatun.
كلية. Right? So كلية means college or faculty. So they said في كلية الهندسة, the college of هندسة. What's هندسة? What's مهندس? There we go. مهندس is engineering. هندسة is the actual act of engineering. It's engineering. All right? So هندسة is what? Engineering.
They love engineers. Always mention about engineers.
Successful profession, brother. Don't worry, they'll add a few more. All right. ومحمود في كلية الطب. What does that mean?
Medical school.
College of Medicine, medical school, right? Very good. ذكي. He's probably in كلية اللغة. What does that mean?
All languages.
School of language.
Yeah, school of language. Okay, let's continue. وإبراهيم في كلية الشريعة.
Sharia.
What's Sharia?
Wait.
Law, Islamic law.
It could, yeah, it means law. Sharia means law, all right? And it also means legislation, right? Sometimes we use it for, when we say kulliyat sharia, like Islamically, we're referring to Islamic jurisprudence, which means like things of fiqh.
So this is not Islamic, just a law.
This is just saying law. I mean, it could be Islamic also. It's used both. If I'm going to say Islamic or non-Islamic, it's still going to say that one.
It comes from the Sharia law. The Sharia.
Yeah.
we call it, right?
Yeah. ويوسف في كلية التجارة.
Business.
Business school. What else they call it? College of Commerce.
So kuliya is feminine?
كلية, yeah. All right. So we said tijara can mean business or commerce, whichever one is used. All right. من ذلك الفتى الذي في سيارتكم? Who's that young man in your car?
Man,
That-
there's so many people.
هو زميلي. Yeah, he's my classmate. من أين هو؟
Where's he from?
هو من إنجلترا.
England.
From England. ما اسمه؟
William.
What's his name? اسمه William. Every name, right, whether it's foreign or non-foreign, is going to end with a dhamma. All right? Unless it ends with an alif, of course, like Layla or something.
Man name.
Huh? Yeah, man name that ends with a sound letter, not one like not wow, yeah, or alif, not one of these. All right?
Maybe more, but
Maybe one of these two, but definitely not this one. This one, if it ends with the alif, it's always going to be sukun. These maybe can take the wow. All right? So look at this. You take an English name, right? And you can now add u to it, and it becomes Arabic. That's how you would say it in Arabic. All right?
Rogeru?
I'm not going to write that guy's name. Let's use just John. Janu.
In Hindi, it means sweetheart.
Yeah? John? Janu?
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's like Habibi. Yeah, it's like.
Ours too. John.
Really?
John.
Okay, well, I just chose it, guys. I didn't intend anything by it. So, okay. But that's what happens. So normally, John, you're just going to add a little dhamma there, and then it becomes... And it doesn't accept tanween. That's the point we're trying to make. It would never be Janun. Okay? It's just Janu. You guys got that? So, and keep in mind, though, that's what it is on paper. But nobody's ever going to do that. Does that make sense?
John.
Yeah. Nobody's...
The last name.
Same. Any name always ends with a dhamma unless there's... Because you have to remember, what is this there for? It's not there to be part of their name. It's to tell you what that person is doing in the sentence. That's what the last harakah is for in people's names or in nouns. Like what happens if I come across and it's a fatha? I might come across one time and I say Jana. Not Janu. Jana. It means something happened to him.
Fell down.
Something might have, like somebody, let's say,
Kill him.
Jimmy.
Jimu now. What happened Eve? Why Eve?
Jimmy you.
Oh,
All right. I told you ones that end with ya or alif or wow. All right. Jimmy you. Daraba. What's daraba? He hit. Jana. So it became Jana. If I didn't have none of this here and I just was to say Jana, we should automatically know the last harakah is telling us what's happening to him in the sentence. No. I'm just giving a brief explanation as to, don't think that the last harakah in someone's name is just, that's how you say it. It's there to tell you what's happening in the sentence. But people don't care about it no more, and it's just,
But why Ismail or some names are considered foreign names?
Because it's originally a foreign name, and then it became Arabic afterwards. Ismail was Hebrew. You know, just like Ibrahim is in Hebrew language. And then it became Arabic. It was it's not exactly pronounced like that, but then it was made Arabic. Make sense? Yeah, that's it. Became Arabized. That's the word. I mean, Arabic, it's istu'riba, which means it became Arabic. A Muslimun who, right? A Muslimun huwa. Since I stopped, I said a Muslimun who. La huwa Nasrani. No, he is Nasrani. Nasrani means Christian. He's Christian. Abuhu Ustadi.
A Muslimu, you said?
A Muslimun.
A Muslimun.
Who or huwa. His father, his father, Ustadi. What's Ustad? It's commonly used to say teacher, but I think it mostly means professor when you say Ustad. Because normally Muallim means teacher, and Ustad is usually for professor. But they're used, honestly, the same. If you use it right now in today's usage, you say Ustad or Muallim, they both mean teacher. اسمه الدكتور إدواردو. Eduardo. It is just simply Edward. And this is not Spanish to say Eduardo.
It's simply Eduardo.
Okay? This is simply Edward. But Eduardo is to tell you what he's doing in the sentence. He's the subject, he's the mubtada, he's the fa'il. That's what that's for. يهديهم الله. All right? This is the type of words muthanna. May Allah cure them both or guide them both to Islam. أذهبتم إلى المستشفى لزيارة عمكم اليوم. أذهبتم.
They went.
Who's asking a question with a? See the as there?
Did they went?
Yeah, did they? Well, they go. أذهبتم إلى المستشفى لزيارة. What's زيارة? Visit. لزيارة. To visit, right? Or for visiting عمكم اليوم.
Your uncle today. Your uncle.
Okay, yeah. So ziyaratun means visit. So it says here, أذهبتم إلى المستشفى. Did you go to the hospital لزيارة عمكم اليوم? To visit your uncle today. All right. نعم ذهبنا. Yes, we went. All right. That's enough for today. Hold on. Let me see if I can give you something to read.
Yeah, it's graveyard.
Number one. Just read the first tamreen. It's not really a tamreen. It's more like, it is a tamreen. They want you to look at those questions and find the answers in the dialogue. All right? You don't have to write anything. You don't have to write anything. Just, I want you guys to read it. It's on the honor system. You know, between you and Allah. If you want to progress, read it. If you're happy with your level, don't read it.
Then what do we do?
Yeah.
Then I am ready then for sure.
All right. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.